Hello, everyone. How are y'all doing this Wednesday evening? Let me fix this hair. Y'all, I'm losing my zhush. This hair is losing its zhush. That means that it needs to be washed and or something, but most likely it needs to be washed or because it's losing its zhush. Okay, so how y'all doing this Wednesday evening? I hope y'all are having a great day. Today's been a great day. Great day so far, but it's like, like when you want to talk to somebody, but then it's like you don't want to send the first message, but you want to talk to the person, but you want them to send the first message. So it's like, I don't want to message you if you're not messaging me first because I don't want to be annoying. But yeah, so I'm battling with that right now. Um, he doesn't even watch. I'm most likely pretty sure he doesn't even watch. So I can say what I want to say. But yeah, dealing with that. So y'all know y'all had those feelings. But we're here today. It's Wednesday, so y'all know what Wednesday means, right? Wednesday means that we sit here and we discuss episode 7, okay, 7 of season 3 of Mayans MC, okay, and the title is What Comes of Handling Snakeskin, okay, Snakeskin. But yeah, so I watched last night's episode. I know it happened. I just, if I went back and watched the episode again and like I would have to pause every scene, I'm gonna have to pause and take notes. Literally, if I would have done that, y'all probably would have gotten this video like late. So I'm gonna just go off of memory, just like I did for Good Girls. Go off of memory, and if I miss something, put it down in the comments. We can talk about it, all that good stuff. But I'm gonna break it down, and it really wasn't, that many characters, so it's easy for me to break it down. It was literally just Coco's story, Easy and Gabby, and then the whole club. Basically, that's all what happened in this episode. So I'm gonna start off with who do I want to start off with? Coco. Let's start off with Coco because apparently the club forgot that Coco even exists. Because I'm sitting here and I'm looking at the episode. And we like minutes into the episode, and I'm like, does Bishop not realize that Coco has not been there the past 2 episodes? He wasn't there last episode. He wasn't here this episode. Like, does he not know where Coco is at? Did he forget to do a head count when everybody was leaving the club? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Someone is missing. Where is Coco? Did he forget to do a head count? Because I think he forgot to do a head count. Because do you not notice that one of your member is missing? Do you not notice? Because I noticed it. I'm like, does he not know that Coco is not there? Okay, did he say that he was going to take some time off? Did he leave a note saying that, yeah, I'm going to take some time off? Or did he just dip and not tell anybody? Because, girl, what? Coco, where's Coco? Also, where's Chucky at? Y'all was asking me in the comments, where's Chucky? I don't know where Chucky is. I don't know where he at. I love Chucky. I loved him when he was on Sons of Anarchy. Chucky was so funny on Sons of Anarchy because the reason why he got his fingers the way they was on Sons of Anarchy. But I love Chucky. I don't know where Chucky went. So Mr. Elgin James, where's Chucky? Sir, where's Chucky? I'll probably tweet it when I tweet this video. Where's Chucky at Elgin James? But yeah, but so let's start with Coco. So Coco is coming home. So Leticia, Letty, she's drinking out of the faucet because nobody wants to wash dishes in their house, and so if you're thirsty, you might as well drink from the faucet. But that's what I used to do when I was a kid. I didn't feel like, getting dishes, so I just like put my mouth up to the faucet and do it. I used to do that. But yeah, you grown, but you ain't feel like washing dishes. Understandable. But then she hears sound. Here's Coco coming into the house. Like, bro, where have you been? what's going on. He looked tired because he been, shooting heroin, okay, heroin. And then she decided to do a gut check. Um, that part made me laugh. That part made me laugh when she did a gut check. Um, so she's asking him questions like, "Where have you been?" And he was like, "I'm tired. I can't do Cabral's accent, y'all. Cabral's accent is very distinct. Like I can't do homie's accent, but homie got a thick LA Mexican accent. I can't do his accent, okay? But he get back home and he tired, so he passed out on the couch, right? Okay. So then Letty, she wakes him up and she's asking him like, bro, like what's going on with you? Like, where's my iPads? Like, you took 3 of my iPads. My car is messed up. Like, what is going on with you? And they get in an argument. They going back and forth, and she was like, well, he said, I wish that you weren't my kid. And then she said, well, you know what? I wish I was. I wish you weren't my daddy. Well, I'm like, you know what? Coco, your pull-out game must be weak. Okay, pull-out game must be weak. Um, because you decided to get whoever pregnant and have Letty. So your pull-out game must be weak. Or, you just decided to stay in there longer. But you know what? You did what you did, and it resulted in Letty. How many kids does he have on the show? Does he have 3 kids on the show? I think they say he had 3 kids on the show. My homie got 3 kids. Where are the other 2 kids at? Okay, ready to see that story, how that happened. But yeah, they get in an argument. I wish you weren't my kid, and I wish you weren't my daddy. And she walks away. So then he's like, man, who can I call? I can't call the club because they gonna think something's wrong with me. I ain't got no any other friends, so let me call up Hope. He calls up Hope, and she bring herself to his house, and she was like, I need to hurry up because Isaac doesn't know that I left. And I'm like, oh, so he like had a patrol over there. He had a security there too, right? So he the leader, and he had a security of Drugs R Us. So okay, he 2 jobs. Do what you gotta do, homie. So she worrying about getting back home, and so they have like a well, they didn't have heart chart. No, they didn't. But Coco start, talking about how basically what I interpreted from that whole conversation is that heroin makes him feel good, and he's in this dark place, and heroin is what helps him escape this dark place. So then he starts shooting up. He asks her, do you got the stuff? She give him the stuff and everything. He brings out the little toolkit. She got the little the little toolkit for heroin, heroin. Got the little bend, then you got the needle, then you got the rope, then you got all the spoon and everything like that. I said, dang, it's a toolkit, a starter kit. A starter kit for doing heroin. And so he start, just lighting it up, just doing all that. Then he, get the needle, get it all up in there. She tie up his arm and he inject himself and he passes out. Look here. And then later on, towards basically the end of the episode, was that Letty comes home and she sees Coco passed out and she see Hope right there and he foaming at the mouth. I'm like, oh dang, homie foamed at the mouth. Oh Lord, it's probably over. Most likely he OD'd. But girl, look here. I said for like the past 6 episodes, I said, look here, Coco is my nigga, and y'all made my nigga fucked up by getting him hooked on this, okay? And I hope he didn't doesn't die. But let me tell you this: I'ma pull a Drago. I'ma pull a Drago. If he dies, he dies. If he dies, he dies. That's all I can say. If he dies, he dies. Because girl, he in too deep. And Letty told him that too. Letty said that, bro, you need help. You getting hooked on this. I seen it with your mama. Like you need help. Girl, look here. I would rather him snort than freaking shoot up. Like, for real, I would rather him snort up than to shoot. I'd rather him do that. Okay, I'd rather him do that. Okay, but girl, he getting hooked on this heroin and pills or whatever he got. He just hooked. So that's Coco. So he foamed at the mouth toward the end of the episode, and I'm like, Letty girl, beat Hope butt up too. Beat her up too. 2 for 1. Beat him up. Beat her up. Hey girl. Hey. Hey Hope. Hey girl. Hey girl. Hey. So I like you. You good. You good. You good at playing Hope, girl. You good at playing Hope. Okay, I will give you that, girl. So I'm messing with her. I'm messing with her. But yeah. So Coco's out the way. Okay, let's talk about Ezekiel and Gabby. Those two are so cute. But I am thinking this is going too perfect. I don't want to put anything out there. I tweeted this, y'all. I tweeted this. I said, I think it was last episode. I tweeted this. I said, Gabby, you are a saint. But I hope she don't turn out to be a bad guy. Like they said that she's friends with Letty and that's how she met Ezekiel. But look here, I hope she's a good person and she's a saint. But girl, what if she turn on Ezekiel? I'm gonna be shocked because she is playing this really good. But yeah, he all happy and everything like that. He got a little pep in his step and everything like that. The crew asking, hey, what's wrong with your brother? I'm like, man, he got some cutty last night. And if y'all know that reference, if you know, you know. Okay, he got some cutty last night. Okay, him and Gabby had sex, so he's happy about that, and he's happy with where everything's going with him and Gabby. So then, Angel, I'm gonna need Angel to take like something because he needs to chill out. He needs to chill out. Angel is a smart ass, and I can relate to that because I do consider myself a smart ass, and it's like, if there was ever a smart ass, face off between him and I would win. But he has a smart mouth. Angel has a smart mouth. And I want somebody to pop him in his mouth. I really do. Angel just has a smart mouth, and sometimes I would just want somebody to be like, shut up, man. Because he is like, he happy that Ezekiel's happy, but then he be like, bro, are you in this? Like, is your head in this? You can't be in two places at once. You can't be in La La Land, Fantasy Land with Gabby, and then dealing with what's going on here in the club. So you need to figure out which one you want. I said, sir, I know you not talking. I know you're not talking, Sir Angel. I know you ain't talking. What's going on in your life? Sir, I know you ain't talking. So, Gabby invited Ezekiel over for dinner, and she getting ready for dinner with her family, and she calls Ezekiel, and well, he called her, and they all giddy. Is it wrong to say that I miss you? No, like I miss you too, and I had fun last night. Like I had fun last night too. And then her brother or her cousin, he come outside and he making fun of her, saying that she love Ezekiel, and she's smiling because she's starting to develop feelings for Ezekiel. Feelings, okay. Um, so they're all, you know, gushy, lovey love. That's what they in right now, and so at the end of the episode, towards the end of the episode, he has time to go over to her house for dinner. He's just eating up the food. Tearing up the food. I said, dang, homie, you ain't in jail. Enjoy the food, man. So, that. But then there was a scene at the dinner table to where it was like, oh. So, let's talk about the club situation. Okay, we talked about Ezekiel and Gabby, Coco. Let's talk about the club. All right. So, the beginning of the episode, we see this dude. he is a Mayan, okay? But he's not a Santo Padre Mayan, no. He is a Stockton. Yeah, he's a Stockton Mayan. And so at first scene, I'm like, ooh, who is this cutie? Like, who is you? Mm, you fine. He was fine. Whoever you are. Hello. So, I was like, who's this? I'm like, oh, he is Stockton Maya. Okay, so, okay. So he going up to his girlfriend. His girlfriend, like, comforting him, saying, baby, everything's okay. You know, them Mayans gonna get what they gonna get, okay? F them up. And then out of nowhere, here comes Gilly and freaking Angel. Just whack, 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 whacking him. Just whacking him. Gilly telling his girlfriend to shut up. And Coco, not Coco, but Angel is just going off whacking this dude, okay? Bam, they do the intro. Okay. So what is happening is that Bishop told the Santo Padre crew that they are going on a little field trip, okay? And they are going to be going to Stockton. That's what Bishop said. Bishop said, y'all are, we're gonna go on a field trip. Make sure you got your snacks and everything. We're gonna go to Stockton, okay? So they go to Stockton because they are gonna go meet with Ramos. It was Ramos or Concha? I think it was Ramos. Pretty sure it was Ramos. Yes. Okay. So they are trying to figure out where Ramos is. Okay, where in the world is Ramos? Okay. Where in the world is Carmen Sandiego? Where in the world is Ramos? Okay, they looking for Ramos. Okay, so they trying to find Ramos. So they up in Stockton, California, and they left and right. They just hitting up the Mayan Stockton charter. Okay, so next scene we get is at this tattoo shop. This girl, she putting a tattoo on this guy's fingers, and I think it said your mom was here, like your mom was up here, and then was on this finger. And I'm like, oh, I get it. So I got it. So if y'all don't get it, use your imagination. So then we see these Mayan Stockton dudes come up in a tattoo shop and go to the cash register. And when I seen one of the dudes walk in, I'm like, I know this dude look familiar. I've seen you before. What is your name, sir? Can't put a name on it, but sir, I remember you. If y'all watched Power, the first season, like the first chapter, because now it's a freaking franchise now, but Power, okay? Power with Omari Hardwick, Joseph Shakura, who is fine, by the way. Joseph Shakura, fine. So Omari Hardwick, Notori Naughton, what's his name? What's that boy name who plays Tariq? Michael something. But Power, okay, Power, that came on Stars, okay, still comes on Stars, but Power. If y'all remember that show Power, that came on Stars, okay. It was in, I think it was in the later season. But homie that was at the cash register, that was taking the money at the cash register. If y'all remember the episode where Tommy ran over old dude, Tommy had old dude who was in his car smoking weed. He was held him at gunpoint in his car. He took his car and he ran him over while like Easy Like Sunday Morning was playing in the background. Ran him over like twice, okay? Yeah, that's old dude who Tommy ran over in Power. Just if y'all remember. But I'm like, oh, you look familiar, and I tweeted it. Tommy ran him over in Power. I remember you. So he's on this show. And he's a Stockton Mayan. So he's taking money out the cash register. Then all of a sudden, here come Bishop. Here come Creeper, I think. Hank and Taza. They all messing with them. Whack, 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 whack. Asking, where is Ramos, huh? Where in the world is Ramos? Where is Ramos? Just asking questions. Where is Ramos, okay? So, where's Waldo? No, where's Ramos, okay? So they are in Stockton, okay, and they beating up any Stockton Mayan that they see. So now they're chilling at this hotel, okay. So they at this hotel chilling, and this was a cute moment that the prospect had with Ezekiel. So hold on one moment, y'all. I'll pause. Okay, sorry, y'all. I had to burp. Had to burp. So also, I don't think I mentioned this in the first season, first review of this season. But old dude who was prospect, he did a video when the episode, when this show premiered. He did a video on Instagram and him like acting like he was a Mayan, yeah, on a motorcycle, like acting he was a member of the Mayans, and like he like sounded like he was on a motorcycle. So he was on Instagram and he did a video, and I guess that got it got notoriety from the cast, and now he's on the show playing a prospect. I'm like, oh my gosh, that's so cool. So he's a prospect, and Hank, of course, Hank is busting his balls and calling him fat and everything like that, hazing him because he's a prospect, hazing him. They did the same thing with Ezekiel. And so him and Ezekiel have like this heart to heart moment, and Ezekiel just tries to tell him like, keep your head up. It's gonna be hard, but you're gonna be there. And the prospect was like, this is all I like ever wanted. I've always wanted to, be a Mayan, and it's like, oh, I'm not gonna stop. I'm not gonna give up. And so he got to do burpees. Okay, so he's keeping a lookout and everything like that. So then we see another Mayans charter, but it's the Oakland charter, and I think Alvarez was head of the um, Oakland charter before he um, traded in his cut for a suit. So the Oakland charter Mayans and the Santo Padre charter, they meet in a hotel. And basically that whole conversation was Bishop wanting to bring the Mayans back to its glory days, bringing it back to the old times where they were just ruthless outlaws, not caring about anything in the world, like outlaws basically. And so the Oakland charter president, he's telling Bishop, like, I remember when, Alvarez brought you around and everything like that, and how you were young to, you couldn't touch the pedals on a bike. I don't know motorcycle talk. I don't know motorcycle talk. So, um, but bringing him around the Mayans, and like how him and Alvarez started the Mayans, and how the SOA, talking about SOA and Charmy, talk about how they were, racist, and you know weren't letting them in, so they did their own thing, and started the Mayans, and they were outlaws, and like how you know Alvarez thinks that he started it, but no, it was the two of them that started the Mayans charter. So bringing back, like, of course, the SOA and the Mayans history and everything like that. And so he also talks about how, what you did, like trying to ice out Conche and Ramos, and like how you're, working with the Galindo, and how you're the gatekeeper for the heroin trade. And, Bishop was like, man, forget Galindo. Nobody don't care about Galindo. Forget him, okay? Forget him. He also tells the Oakland charter president that, look here, Alvarez ain't a Mayan anymore, okay? He traded his cup for a suit. He ain't a Mayan anymore, okay? And so he tries to make a pact with the Oakland charter gang, like, yo, let's bring it back to his glory days. Let's take out Ramos. And so Odu was like, okay, let's call up, Ramos and see what's up. So he calls up Ramos. Okay. So they smoking later on in the episode, they smoking and everything like that, and drinking. It's like, trying to find out when is Ramos gonna get here. And so y'all, keep your friends close, keep your enemies closer, okay? Because what happened here was basically karma is a bitch, and what goes around comes around. I 100% believe in karma. I believe in positive karma and I believe in bad karma. I believe whatever good comes to you've done, good that you've done will come back to you. And then I believe anything bad that you've done, bad things will happen to you. I believe in karma. What goes around comes around. And what Bishop did, what the club did, karma's coming to bite them in the butt. So then we see these cars pulling up. Bro, it's about to be a fight, okay? You got the whole Stockton Mayans charter coming to beat Santo Padre up because Oakland kind of, set them up. So now Oakland and Stockton Mayans are fighting the Santo Padre Mayans. And y'all, this was a long fight. I tweeted it. This fight had to be about like 5 minutes or something. It felt like forever. I'm like, dang, this is a long fight. This was a long fight, man. I bet the editor was like, do you want me to cut this down a little bit more? Elgin was like, nah. But bro, that was a long fight, okay? So the fight felt like an hour, but it felt like an hour. Nah, it was like probably like 5 minutes, I think. Fight was 5 minutes. They fighting, beating each other up with the stick. And then out of nowhere, on the motorcycle, we hear someone say, "You looking for me? You looking for me?" Y'all, there's Ramos, okay? We found Ramos, okay? Ramos coming up, and he started fighting too. Bishop fighting old dude, president of Oakland, in his hotel room. They all fighting. Then Bishop just start headbutting him. Whack! 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 Homie passed out, okay? And so then they fighting, y'all. They fighting. Prospect getting jumped. They stomping out Prospect. They just stomping him, okay? And then, just out of nowhere, boom! Somebody got shot. Oh my gosh, y'all had to bring a gun. Come on now, like, what happens to old school? Bop, 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 bop. What happened to the fist fights? But nah, we want to bring out guns. Somebody shot somebody. Y'all, Prospect shot the Stockton dude that they jumped in the first scene of the episode, in the beginning of the episode. Prospect shot him. And so here comes the police. You hear the sirens. Oh, that's the sound of the police. Whoop, whoop. That's the sound of the police. Police pulling up. Everybody, man, let's go. We need to go. Let's go. Bishop rallying everybody. We need to go. Creeper, who was bleeding out the side of his head, he like, nah, man, I gotta stay, I gotta stay here. And so Prospect get on Creeper's bike and they riding. They ride. And so, you see the Stockton crew, you see a couple of the Mayan Stocktons get arrested. Creeper's arrested too. Old dude next to Creeper, he looked like he was about to pass out. He breathing all hard like he breathing all hard. Creeper like, hey yo, we need to get this dude to a hospital. He about to pass out. And then before you know it, y'all remember this police officer, that crooked police officer, him and his other friend that was on last season that took Hope? Because y'all remember Hope was on last season. And they kidnapped, I think they took Hope or something like that. But those two officers from last season, they end up, the crew, the Mayans, Santo Padre, ended up blackmailing them. And so what happened was that one of the detectives came back, and I'm like, bro, you again? Bro, what? Okay, so he a crooked cop. And he took Ramos instead of everybody else, but he took Ramos, put him in his car. And one of the Stockton Mayans says, yeah, man, we run this town. So the police, coots, dirty cops, coots. And so we cut back to the Santo Padre crew, and Bishop is pissed. Bishop is freaking out. And, Easy was like, I have an idea. So we see the detective. The detective is like talking about music and everything like that. And then he was like, Ramos was like, how about you pull over, and drop me off so I can go to my girl's house and everything like that. Officer was like, okay, cool. So then the officer get out the car, and then here come Ezekiel. Well, we don't know this, but bang, bang, pow, pow, pow. Gunshots, y'all. Somebody shot Ramos. Who shot Ramos? It was Ezekiel. Ezekiel shot Ramos. So, you know, they working together, and the cops was like, what am I supposed to do? All this blood, like, oh my gosh, I'll clean it up, okay? I'm good, I'm good. So Easy shot Ramos. Okay, so Ramos checked. Now you gotta deal with Conche. Who is Conche? Are they the Inglewood? Are they Inglewood? Which charter is Ramos? No, Conche. I don't know. We'll find out. We'll find out. But now they about to go after Conche. Now, girl, I, I don't know how this gonna go. So, like I said, okay, Easy, he has time to go to Gabby's dinner, and he's eating dinner with the family, and then she hands him a towel. He rubs his hands, and blood, he's bleeding from his knuckles because he was fighting. So that moment, so it's like kind of a moment for him, like, dang, I really do have separate lives. I have this club life, and then I got my girl. So it's like, dang, I'm stuck in the middle. I don't know what to do. So y'all, that was the episode of Mayans. Dang, 31 minutes, my God. But it was a good episode, really good episode, really good episode. Girl, I can't wait until what's gonna happen with Alvarez, because Alvarez picked, because I guess when Alvarez was a Mayan, he picked the presidents, of each charter, and he picked Conche, Ramos, and Bishop. But girl, I wonder how Alvarez gonna deal with this. What's gonna happen. So y'all, that was episode. That was last night's episode of Mayans. I hope y'all enjoyed it. It was a good episode, and I will see you guys on Friday for a special review. All right. I'll see you guys later. Peace and love. Love you guys. Mwah.